Hello, this is our final presentation for Internet of Things. This is our circuit for our laundry notifier. We have a piezo sensor over here, as well as over 900,000 ohms of resistance to be able to get accurate readings. To increase the accuracy of our readings, we also use a 10-pound sledge that sits on top of the piezometer that ensures that it feels the exact vibrations from the dryer. Our Raspberry Pi is currently running an HTTP server that is listening for requests. Anytime it gets a request, it will start listening for vibrations. It is also battery powered. Here is our website. You type in your name, the phone number you want to be notified at for whenever the dryer is done, as well as the IP address you want, as well as the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. If we move over once more, we can see the logs of our server. The server is currently running in DigitalOcean in a data center in New York. This is an HTTP server that listens for form submissions from our website, and whenever it gets a new form submission, it saves that form in a database. Then it tells our Raspberry Pi to start listening. Whenever the Raspberry Pi senses that the dryer is done drying, it sends a request back to our server here in DigitalOcean, which will then query the database for the phone number, then send a text message notifying the user that that is done. I will now show you a demo of all of these working. We click register. We see that this updates with a new request. If we now go to the logs of the server, we can see that the vibration is high while the dryer is vibrating. If we were to open up the door right now, we would immediately see that the numbers drop to 0. Our server is set up, or the Raspberry Pi is set up to send a text message and confirm that the dryer is done whenever we get 100 or more readings of less than 10. I'm now going to pause it and resume whenever we get there. Alright, we are coming to the tail end of the listening period. We are going to wait for it to fully listen to 100 recordings less than 10. We're watching the phone, waiting for the text message, as well as the server logs, because the Raspberry Pi will send a request back to the server, and then the server will then send a text message to our phone. So we're done. We just saw a message in our server, and now we see the message saying that your laundry is done. This is our final project. Thank you very much.